Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. At their own 25-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cooking like tap to the left, tap to the left.
Right to the air goes Ward. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The point by Sanders is good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Jason Sanders is set to kick off. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. At their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll take this to about the 28. Olufemi Oladejo there to make the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Blue 32. Ready, ready.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 32-yard line. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Check striker, check striker, 60 red, 60 red. Check cut.
They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. And he dives forward at the end in an effort to pick up an extra yard or 2.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3 and out. So that's a nice hard run there, nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
Okay, ready?
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Down. 50, green. Ready?
They'll go again with Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. And the Jets have a first down.
That's ready. Yellow, 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Cut.
Another run here with Mitchell. Not much there. Maybe a yard. It's 2nd and 8. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Cut.
A give to Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Tight end on the move left.
33. Ready.
On the option, here's Williams. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On third down, here's Williams. And Aaron Mack can even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it will bring up a 4th down.
Again, 5. It's 4th down.
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And that is a dunk. It's incomplete. What in the name of Gary and Premian is that? They let the kicker try to throw it. It doesn't work out. It's a turnover on down.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Sampson. And this is going to be a Titans first down. And he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Start. Ready.
Here's Sampson.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Second and 11.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll go down to a knee. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Hardman now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
Here we go. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Black shot. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards. Now Mitchell. And he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, New York.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone, first time today.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return, coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should Get
go.
out of my way.
Hey! Gotta
On first down, it's Ward. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Green Jack. Set hot. 45. White. Light blue. Blaster. 6. Blue striker.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Set hot.
Love to throw it on first down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Black across. 10. Here we go. Blue 32. Blue, yellow, steel, black. 6. Mega. Needle blue. Grill green. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Red, cycle, red, yellow.
First down.
Black shot. Smash, red.
First and 10 at
Green
the
jack.
38-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Ball red.
4 yards. That's another
Striker, 3, white, blue, 52. Blue striker. Black, blue, yellow. Hut.
Love to throw on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Set.
On second down, a run with Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Hurry.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Grill green.
Jets. First down.
Watch out now. Green
First and 10
jack.
at the 31-yard line.
Black shot. Blue, go. Light blue. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one's complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 25
It
more
picks up
yards.
25 yards
On the ball.
and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Two. Will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. They'll return this from the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Red.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That one intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Red. Strike. Smash. Red. Hut. Hut.
To throw is Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow, 22. Beetle blue, 52 blaster, black ultra. Fuse, yellow. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Light blue. Drill green. Rail. Yellow. Set.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. This one is caught by McKenzie. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Shot. 17. Set.
They'll go. It's Mitchell.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Ready?
Throwing is Love. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Blaster. Blue striker.
Man in motion, heading left.
Hut.
On second down, Love. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. sense a little frustration there. It brings up third down.
Let's go now. Fight. 90, clock 30. You, yellow. Edo blue. Black shot. Red, cycle.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready.
Throwing here on third and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, so decision to make here as it's fourth down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Strike.
They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
What a play call there. Every offensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they have got to have it plays. They got a short list of calls for these exact situations. Tie game, fourth quarter, put the ball in the hands of your offense, and man, they come through and deliver.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Down. Come back team, Cowboy.
On first down, Ward. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Hardman now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Claws red. Ready. 45. Slice blue. Zoom black. Rail. Drill green. Set.
Here's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the Jets, first down.
Watch out now.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You, yellow. Black ultra. 6. Red smash. Red. Blue striker. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play. To throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It's now second.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and 9. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready?
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
50, green. Set.
Love to throw. That one is complete to Hardman. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready? Fight. 97. Here we go. Here we go. Red. 38.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Hold it ready. Get it. Viking 18. Go.
On first and 10, Ward. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Titans 28, Jets 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Hardman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
White. White. Let's punt.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
And this is a tricky
line.
part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Smash. Red. Red. Yellow. Cut.
On first down, it's Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Close. Stay. Cut.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Stop.
Now Love. And he gets that to Hardman. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
3-3. 560. Right through. Green Jack. Drill green. 6. Mega. Watch out now. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, New York. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good. That will tie the game. Will Lutz set to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A return now from the full. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10. They're on 27-yard line.
Ready, break! Let's go now! Cowboy 80! Let's go!
Throw to the right side. It is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and down. I'm slow 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. 2 diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, let me hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure.
On the jump!
No, I got sell.
Viking 18! Viking 18! Ready?
On first down, it's Ward. The throw here is complete. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
With drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. Two
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run here. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 12. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 33 yards.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
No. Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go.
Now on 2nd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get up.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This a potential game winner. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And that one is through the... Back to the end zone, it is a touchback.
35-yard run.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't on my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get...